So many people think like maybe I'm Russian, but truth is no. Like, I'm American girl from California, and it's very nice here. Like palm trees, very cool environment. But so sorry, this is fake accent. Maybe you listen, maybe you don't, maybe you fast forward, you'll never know it's fake. You know, like yesterday somebody said you look fat, or maybe like he didn't use big fat word, he said, did you gain weight? You look chubby. I'm like, yeah, maybe I did. Maybe I like. Thank you for notice. Anyway, follow this journey so you can see what you look like after you do your makeup like this.
So I'm going to be using Valerie Beverly Hills eye patches, the replenishing eye mask, under my eyes while I do a matte shadow. I think it's matte. I might change my mind. So we're just gonna open these up like so and take them out of their little container. You can apply them either way, with the thin part towards your nose or the fat part. I prefer fat part towards my nose. Don't know why. That's okay. Cool. Stacy. And then we're going to do this. Okay, so I got these guys on. I already put on moisturizer and SPF, so that's soaked in, and now I'm putting these on again because I already did all of this but then messed up. The things I do. Okay, my hair is basically done, like it's done to like how I like it, which is kind of messy and gigantic. Kind of like a lion's mane. Okay, let's see. I was gonna use the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Hotel, but I'm not totally in love with how that was turning out before. That's why I started over. So let's just use some of my basics. Pick out the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. Look, I've used that so much. I love it so much. Maybe I love it too much. I'm just gonna apply this all over my lid, all the way up until my eyebrows, with a nice big fluffy Morphe brush. And it's kind of cool having the eye patches on while you do eyeshadow, because that way if there is any fallout, it's not gonna go on your under eye, so you can like be just really supple up until it's time for concealer and foundation. Okay, next, let's go ahead and use the Mothership palette, Mothership Total. We're gonna use the taupe color. I don't know which set this is with. We have a naked brush from Urban Decay that I'm gonna use the little fat side with. And just put it in there a bit. And we're gonna go in the crease. Now it's not a very dark crease color, but we're gonna build on that. We just want something that looks natural and pretty and not so over the top, because we were not born with glittery eyelids. We're just trying to accentuate what we already have. I love this brush. Let's use the other side and go ahead and dip into that taupe color and put it under our eyes. Now, if the eye mask is in the way, you can booty scoot it down and pull it down. Mine is okay, I think, for right now. Just to kind of start making everything look seamless. Okay, cool. We're gonna keep trying to use this palette, so let's go ahead and take the fat side and put it in the deep or dark or depth. It's one of those names. It's like, it should be so easy to remember, but I cannot. And now we're gonna go ahead and put that in the corner and make sure to do cute little circles. And blend, 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 kind of like that. So you can see it already pulling up a bit. Go ahead and do that on the other side. The skinny side of the naked brush. And put it in the depth or deep or whatever color this one. Again, not so creative here, but it's simple. And again, the Valerie eye patches are helping me out with fallout. You can see it's going on there, but not on my eye, which will let everything soak in even longer. We have this Morphe brush. We're gonna put it in the lightest color over here, and we're gonna put that on our brow bones. Now, I don't have primer on, so I think everything would be sticking a lot better with primer or even lotion on, but because I like took off the eyeshadow I had on previously and didn't put anything just right here, I think it's having a hard time sticking. So this looks pretty boring. I'm like looking in the mirror pretty bored. So let's go ahead and add this pretty copper color in a different Pat McGrath palette. Don't take it all the way up, because we just want it to peep through after we add the lashes to kind of give more contrast to your eye color. Really pretty. Let's go ahead and add mascara. I'm using They're Real by Benefit today. It's not my favorite. My favorite mascara is definitely Tom Ford, but I'm completely out. I like to apply mascara before I put lashes on just because I think it gives them a better foundation to stick to. And you can't see if they're popping off as easily. And you can't see if they're popping off as easily. At least I tell myself that. I'm using Demi Wispies, a pair that I wore yesterday. I'm so good for the environment, I swear. It's not on! I have so much eyelash glue on my little tweezers that I use for lashes, and sometimes it sticks to this instead of my lash. Next one. Oh my gosh, lashes make such a difference. If you ever reuse lashes, can you see there's like a tiny little hair? I always like to clean them up a little because my eyes are so sensitive that if anything gets in them, I have to like leave wherever I am and like pull it out. I also think day after lashes look so much better than brand new ones. It's so strange. They look like thicker and more natural, in my opinion, than brand new ones. It's kind of like jeans. When you wear them a second day, they like fit better. Let's add some black Pat McGrath liner, which I do love. Really sold on this. Super sold on it. It doesn't make my eyes itch. It just makes them glow. It's so soft. And I'm just gonna apply it halfway, like kind of to my pupils. Sometimes I don't even go that far. So what we still have to do for eyes is a top liner, a liquid liner, and then the inner corners, but I'm gonna wait until I apply foundation and concealer. Moving along. If you have a beauty blender, go ahead and wet it if you are following along. If you can, bring it out, dry your hands. Ooh, but so hydrated. I love these forever. I sleep with a huge box of them by my bed. It's so nice. I kind of want to apply more moisturizer, but I'll hold off because then we're gonna have to let that dry. I used to always do concealer first, but today we're gonna do foundation first. I'm using Makeup Forever HD. Can't go wrong. What was I saying? Y345. Apparently I'm yellow undertoned. We're gonna go ahead and put 4 squeegees. 3 squirts on there. And then we're just gonna definitely focus there, nose, and forehead. Because we haven't done brows yet, you can kind of go over your brows. And make sure not to move it around like this, but bounce it. Look how dark it is in there. Let's cover that guy up. There we go. So first we're going to use, the Naked Skin by Urban Decay Color Corrector, and I use the color Peach. It's peach. It's like pinky orange, super light. And put that anywhere that it's super dark. And I wouldn't go as far as saying I'm super dark, but I definitely am dark right there. We're gonna bead in. Be cautious of the eyeshadow that you've applied. You don't want to ruin that. Of course, you can go back over it, but we don't want fallout, so it's best not to, in my opinion, if you can help it. And then this is a must in everybody's makeup, I feel, in your color, of course. I always buy medium custard. I have like 5 of them on standby. If you can only go out with like a few things in your purse, this is one of them. If I'm tan, if I'm white, like this is it. I try not to apply it all over my face because it will cause breakouts, but if I have to and I feel like I'm in a pinch, I will, and it looks great. But it does cause me to break out if I put it anywhere other than my under eye area. But we're gonna do it today because I love you. Blend away. That looks really pretty. I'm gonna do a little extra in the corners because I feel like it's super dark just right there. Now I'm gonna use Kat Von D medium O2 powder all over, just a gentle brush. Because the sun is setting, so I don't think I'm gonna need my CC powder with SPF 50. I don't usually like to bake just because my skin is a bit dry usually anyway, and it makes me look cakey. Now we're gonna use the NARS Paloma set. If you can read it, I love it, so it's always in my makeup bag. We're gonna use the dark one for contour on nose and cheeks and like basically everything. With a Morphe brush that's kind of at an angle. And I pinch it. Go under, go over, and I work with a couple makeup artists. Most of them do things differently than the other. So some people say to make your face look like a heart shape, and then the other just kind of contours more for your face. So I always do under here just to like make it look really chiseled and nice and pretty. And then as far as cheeks go, I'm gonna go here. I want my face to look kind of short because I do have a narrow face, and I don't, you always want what you can't have. Mine is pretty narrow. So I'm gonna apply mine more horizontally to make it look fat. Now we're gonna take this brush that we just used and kind of swoop it in and up. We don't want it going any further down because it's gonna look messy. And I call it an M&M nose because I want to look like I just have a little dot for a nose. Don't know where it came from. For the nose part, I use a beauty blender that's still kind of damp, foundation side, and I just blend it. If you are gonna move it in. So let's see what more we can do there. I'm gonna add just a touch more. To create more of an illusion. Blending is super important. You do not want to go out looking like you have lines on your face. Not cute. Let's go ahead and do brows really quickly. I'm super fast with brows, I'm not so picky. This is Dirty Blonde by MAC and a pencil. This is the one I always lick because I'm always in a rush. Probably because I don't plan very well. So let's swoop these little guys up. Big difference, right? Give it another lick. Let's brush these guys up first. Are they even now? I mean, my eyebrows are not twins. What is the saying? They're sisters, not twins. They're definitely sisters, not twins. I have this brush. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I've been recording this whole time. We're gonna use the Rose Brown, Bobbi Brown Art Stick for lips. It's like a creamy lipstick lip liner duo. I love it so much. We're going to use this brush again from Morphe, and then we're going to take NARS Dolce Vita. It's a blush. This color, super soft. Put it up, blend it out. We're almost done. In fact, let's just go ahead and set the brows. I use Maybelline Brow Precise in Blonde, if you can see it. I used to have an Anastasia one, but in caramel, I think the color was. I really like this. And then we have my favorite highlighter ever. It's by e.l.f. for like $4 in Blush Gems, and I just apply it with my finger. It's so sheer, that's why I like it. It's not like blistery. From the corner of your brows down to your cheek like a letter C. And then on the bridge of your nose. Let's take this brush again, the small side, and let's play in this Pat McGrath Labs Mothership palette. We're gonna just do the white. I forget what it's called. I haven't really used it. There's purple undertones. Not so much white as it is just like iridescent. It's actually kind of purple. I'm gonna go ahead and mix it with this one too. So we're using both. Okay, big difference, come on. Am I forgetting anything? Ah, lip gloss. Ooh. Okay, so I have one from Valerie Beverly Hills. I don't know the color of this, but the packaging is so cute. I love to put a lot of gloss on the bottom. And it smells so good. And a little on the top. So hopefully my video recorded everything. Hopefully I pressed record. I really, oh my gosh, if I made that mistake, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is me. Wow. So nice. Yeah. That's how we ended up. Love you, bye.